Hey guys, it's your girl Jay, founder of Matters in My Heart and Jay the author. And welcome to Words by Jay. I think this is my first video after the 90-day reveal where I'm actually going into a different type of video blogging where it's not so much as the 90-day reveal series, but it's just, me talking about things that are on my mind because I like the video. Who knew that? As long as I can control it. Um, so guys, listen. I have been working tirelessly on building a program that is of use, of value, of substance for the hurt, because I am one of the hurt. And when I was going through or am going through, some of the challenging times in my life, it's really hard to find someone that really can relate to how I feel, because no one has the same exact story. It may be similar, but it's not exact. You know what I'm saying? So, and then everyone has different personalities of how they deal with things. And so I'm the type of person that I am really, closed off and I don't trust easily. And I'm trying to break out of that because I've learned that that's really not living, that's existing. Thanks to my sister for posting that on Facebook the other day. Are you living or are you existing? And I had to really think about that question because for years, I have just been existing. I've just been trying to make it past another day, trying to avoid being hurt again, avoid being put in a place where I'm going to be neglected or abandoned, or those things that happen, to me, that trying to avoid for that to never happen to me again. And that caused a lot of pain, not just on me, but even some of the relationships that I've been in, because, especially with men, I am not, open to having that relationship. And I know that kind of affected a lot of relationships, that I've been in. If I could say sorry, I would say sorry, but, you know, I can't change the past. All I can do is work on improving me now. And, but one of the thoughts that came to me today or yesterday in a conversation with a really good friend of mine, and I said to him, I said, you know what? We spend a great deal of our adult life overcoming and getting past what happened to us when we were a child. I'm like, wow. You know, how we're raised in whatever environment, in whatever situation, whether good or bad or ugly, or a mix of both, that plays a great deal of who we become. And so when we reach that tender age, and I'm going to say 30 because, that's when you really start saying, oh shit, I'm getting older and some of these things are just played out and it's time for me to grow up. You start realizing, some things about yourself that you're not really pleased with. And you're not happy with that person that's looking back to you when you're looking in the mirror. And I say 30s, because that's kind of like a mature age, I would say, when you're really starting to consider your decisions and make better choices. But yeah, that was a powerful kind of revelation to me yesterday as I said it, because I never thought about it before I said it and it came out of my mouth, that we do spend a lot of our adult life getting over what happened to us when we were a child. And that says a lot to how we deal with things, our emotional intelligence and our behavioral actions, and our behavior and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just rambling on and on and on, but I just thought I wanted to share that with you guys. Words by Jay is that, Oftentimes when we are faced with dealing with the demon on the inside of us, and I call them demons because, they kind of hunt us a little bit. When we're ready to face that, and a lot of times it's easier to just ignore it and, just kind of exist in life and not really living to the fullest. But when it's time for us to face those things, we realize just how we became who we are. And then we're at that crossroad. Am I going to change, or am I going to stay here in this place, in this space? Every year, around my birthday, I make a conscious decision on what I'm going to tackle for the next year. What part of me that I don't like that I'm going to work hard at changing. Not for anyone else, but so that I'm comfortable and I'm happy in my own skin. Now, I talk a lot about happiness. Happiness is based on what happens. It can change, just like the wind. Just change your underwear, hopefully. Happiness is based on what happens to you. So it's not just me wanting to be happy. I do want to be happy. I also want to be content. And I don't think I'm at that place of contentment yet. I think I'm at the place where I know what I've been called to do. I accept my calling, if you will, but I don't think I'm content yet. That's kind of where I want to go. That's what I want to focus on this year. I want to focus on being content. I'm not, the perfect mom. I'm not the perfect friend. I'm not the perfect girlfriend. And at this moment, I accept that. I'm no longer trying to be perfect. I am perfectly okay with being imperfect, because then God has something to use. Then you would see the things that I do, and you won't see me, but you'll see the God in me. Yeah, I just got that revelation. Y'all got it hot off the press. So stay tuned for more videos by Words by Jay as I move into this next chapter in my life, saying goodbye to the old and hello to the new, and welcoming what comes before me, because I know, because of how my life is, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a fight, but I was built for this. So let's go. Love you guys.